Don't let success blind you, tribe. This is what we're going to talk about today. And it is nighttime. I'm going to try to find some great lighting. It's about 3 in the morning, baby, and I'm doing some coffee. The life of Chad. But anyway, don't let success blind you, baby. What do I mean by that? Maybe I'll walk around. The lighting is weird. Let's do that. This is what I want to tell you about success. Okay? Listen to this. If you're doing exactly what you want to do in life, you're doing exactly what you want to do, that's a success. It doesn't matter what it is. That's success, my friends. If you're doing exactly what you want to do, that's a success. Listen, I have friends, okay, that their whole life I went to college with, or I've known them for a long, long time. And all they wanted to be, to the core of them, is they wanted to be a teacher. You know what? And they're teaching today. That's a success. Okay? I think about my brother-in-law. Okay, now my brother-in-law, he's older than me, but he owns just a generational farm, been in his family for generations. So when he was growing up, all he wanted to be was a farmer. That's all he wanted to be, is work on his grandparents' farm and his dad's farm. That's all he wanted to do in life. Guess what? That's what he's doing today. That's a success. Okay? He's living his dream life. He's living life on his terms. He's doing what he wants to do. Okay? And that's why I mean, kind of going down the rabbit hole of don't let success blind you. Because lots of times we get caught up and we let success blind us. Okay? What I mean by that is, sometimes we're not always happy. Sometimes we think like we need millions of dollars to make us happy. Okay. We need to be ultra rich to make us happy. We have to constantly climb the ladder of success to be ultra successful so we can impress people. Okay. That's what I mean. You're letting success blind you, my friends. Okay. Even with myself, when I started thinking about this, even with myself, I have aspirations, career aspirations. I have, even going back to like YouTube channel, like different things I want to achieve. But you know what? To the core, one thing is I'm letting success blind me. Okay. But at the same time, listen, I'm living life on my terms, baby. I'm living my dream life. Okay, I wanted to travel the world, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I wanted to live in another country and experience another country. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like I've been doing it for the last 5 years. You understand? That's a success. But at the same time, mixed in there, I can fall into the trap of I let success blind me because I'm blind. How it blinds me is thinking I'm not successful. Thinking, well, I don't have $15 million in the bank yet. You know what I mean? But I'm doing exactly what I want to do. My friends. Maybe that's you too. Left my coffee in the kitchen. Okay. It's kind of a little bit dark and gloomy in there. A little bit better lighting out here. And I don't want to keep you very long in this video. Okay. I don't want to repeat myself over and over and over and over. But as we wrap up this video, I want to share a few things with you. For one, as we're having this talk, you might be saying, well, Chad, I'm not living my dream life. I'm not living life on my terms. Okay. And that's just awareness. Okay. If you're not doing what you want to do, you can change it. You have the power to change it. Okay. Are you going to be scared? Hell yeah. You understand? It's going to be scary. You have times you want to throw in a towel and give up? Hell yeah. That's going to come with a territory, baby. But if you're not living in life on your terms, if you're not living your dream life, you got to start. Okay. You got to start today. Some of you out there, sometimes you don't know, because a lot of us are in that boat. Okay. Like, we don't know what we really want because our whole life we've always been told what to do, what we want, what you should do, blah, 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 blah. Then we grow up. Sometimes a lot of us grow up with a mentality of, work is just work. Work isn't something you love and enjoy. It's just work. You understand? I mean, I grew up in a small town before I moved to LA, and that's a small town philosophy. Is work is just work. You hate work, but you just put up with it. You understand? Some of you guys are working through that junk. I feel like a bug is biting me. Okay. Some of you guys got to dig a little bit deeper, ask yourself the right questions, start figuring out what you want to do in your life, and start moving in that direction. Some of you are experiencing just what I'm sharing with you right now with myself is success blinding you, meaning like you think you're not living your dream life. You think you're not living life on your terms because you there's always going to be a better version of you. You're always going to want more and more and more. That's just abundance. That's just abundance is divine. Okay. Abundance is in all things. You're always going to have that urge to be a better version of you, to become better. We all want that. We're always going to have that urge in us. Okay. We're not going to stop having that urge. You understand? But we have to come to a realization that, dude, I'm living my dream life now, baby. I'm living life on my terms now. I'm doing everything I want to do. Okay. When I stop and think about it, I'm literally doing everything I want to do. I'm literally attracted, manifested everything I want to do up to this point. But don't let success blind you. Meaning, like, don't let the alter ego tell you, oh, you're not a multi-millionaire yet. You don't have millions and millions of dollars yet. So you're not successful. You're not Alex Hormozi, so you're not successful. No, baby. That's not how it works. You're successful right now. You understand? That's why I gave you examples in the beginning. Is if all you wanted to do, sorry, my eye is glitching. If all you wanted to do is be a teacher your whole life and that's what you're doing, well, you're living your dream life, baby. That's success. My brother-in-law, all he wanted to do is work on his dad's farm, be a farmer. He's living life on his terms, baby. That's success. Maybe you're young right now. All you wanted to do is go to college. You're the first person in your family to go to college. And that's what you're doing. That's a success. You understand? Some of you out there, your whole life, you don't know why, your whole life, you just want to be a mother. You want to have children and be a mother and have a family. But that's what you're doing. That's a success. Don't stop downplaying. Stop downplaying your dream life. Stop downplaying living life on your terms. Stop downplaying your life. You understand my friends? And I think the better way to put it as we wrap up this video is when I keep on saying, don't let success blind you, is I wish I had like a whiteboard right here, but I don't. Let's pretend it's a whiteboard. Let's pretend it's a whiteboard. I have stuff written on here. I have a bunch of goals on here. But listen, it's okay to have a bunch of goals in your life. It's okay that these goals are wrapped to a higher version of yourself. It's okay, baby. But listen, don't let these goals that you haven't achieved yet, don't let them define you. Don't let them define you to a point that you're not living your dream life, that you don't have what you want, because you already have what you want. You're already living your dream life. You're already doing what you want to do. But don't let these further bigger goals define that you don't have it yet, because you already have it. You're already doing it, baby. You're already doing what you want to do. Okay? But other than that, tribe, just want to share that with you. Was the thought I had. And remember, I love you guys. If you have questions about this, comment below. We're chatted up in the comments. And remember, I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.